Oh,
Now,
Brendan, you impressionable young lad.
Yeah. I bet we could get Brendan to do pretty much anything for us.
Yeah.
Hey, Brendan, you should help me move because you're a bad friend if you don't. And he's like, well, I better.
So let's talk to Katie, who was ghosted and has no idea why, which is kind of like the par for the course on this segment. But Katie, can you tell us about this guy, Brendan from Tinder?
Yeah, so I've never been ghosted before, so this is really hard for me, but I had a real connection with this guy, Brendan. We've been messaging back and forth on Tinder, and texting for like a month, and, finally we decided, let's safely meet up, and I want to meet you. So this past Saturday, we got together for a walk. We started at Queen's Key, and then just putted around the lake. Brendan's so funny. I really like him.
Yeah.
And after the date, he just didn't text me back. It just really sucks,
And did you text once or a couple times, or like what was?
I texted him like 4 times, you like text after the date.
Yeah.
And then
I think that's one over the acceptable limit, by the way.
Yeah.
One drink over the max.
I don't know, man. Like they've been talking for a month. They go on a date and then he just rolls out. Like,
I still think it's one.
I mean,
over.
I know. I know.
2 is fine.
Were
3 is
they-
gray area. 4 is too much.
Were they little texts or were they like full blown? Like, excuse me, texts.
the last one was a little more like, okay, clearly I did something wrong. Like, do you want to tell me what's up, or just like let's forget
So
it?
reasonable.
Yeah.
You weren't like,
I hate you.
yeah, where you live? You've wasted the last month, the best month of my life.
Yeah.
If you don't deserve me, I got, what's that line?
You don't want me at my worst. You don't deserve me at my best, I think is what you're going for.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, listen. By the way, Queen's Key, totally a great
Yeah.
date spot that no one ever uses.
It's super
We should
cute.
walk along the lake. It's
People
amazing.
never walk along the waterfront, and it's so underrated.
It is. It's great. All right. Now, we're going to make a call next. We're going to call him. We're going to find out what happened. Are you ready for that, Katie?
I think so.
Okay. She's not ready at all.
Yeah.
This is Brendan.
Hey, Brendan, it's Adam Wylde, TJ, and Jax from 99.9
Morning.
Virgin Radio. How you doing, man?
Hello.
Good. How are you doing?
We're great. Wondering if we can ask you a couple questions.
Sure. Is it like a contest? Am I going to win some prize?
A little.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
kind of
kinda.
like a contest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm in.
Okay, so we were wondering why you ghosted Katie.
Oh.
The contest element comes in later,
Yeah.
trust me.
Yeah.
Is this like some kind of dating advice thing? Are you guys going to give me some advice?
Maybe.
I actually, well, we were hoping that you could
could,
tell us, so
yeah.
maybe we could. So, like, can you tell us why you would go someone like Katie? We understood that you were talking for a month. That is a
Yeah.
lot of time to be texting
Yeah, you
someone.
guys were like chatting and then no more. What happened?
Well, I mean, I guess I got some advice from some other friends.
Why?
So that's why I'd be open to advice from you guys. I thought the date went good. We just kind of took a walk around the park and stuff. But when I was telling my 2 friends about it, they said there was some serious red flags going
What?
on.
What happened?
At first she was like 10, 15 minutes late, which no
Yeah.
big deal. Everybody can be late.
Yep.
That's fine.
But when she
You
did
should get
show
the heads up, by the way. You should
Yeah.
give them the heads up. But anyway, okay.
Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't the end of the world.
Yeah.
I live in a glass house on that one, so I'm
Yeah.
not throwing any stones.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But when she did show up, she was in her running gear, which I thought was an interesting outfit, I guess. But she did look super hot in it, so no big deal there.
Yeah.
But then we started talking and stuff, and she said, "Hey, I'm sorry that I'm late. I run every Saturday, and I thought I'd get here a little quicker." And when I told my friends that, they were like, "Oh, hell no! Your date is an afterthought to her jog. Like, how is that? We've been talking for a month. She meets me, and then she has to squeeze me in during a cool down from her Saturday afternoon workout." And they said that's a big red flag, and don't call her again. So
Are your
So I
friends
didn't.
are your friends single?
Yeah.
No, they're actually a couple. It's Amanda and D'Angelo. They're actually a couple.
Have they been together since the 8th grade before dating rules existed? Because that is horrific advice, and you should not have listened to it.
Especially if she was looking hot in a running gear, man. Running gear is
You know
the
what that
best.
sounds like? A win.
Yeah.
You guys, I mean, all of that aside, it's a pandemic. Fit in a run where you
Yeah.
can. She's doing her thing. She's trying to date. She's an active gal. Let her do her thing. And
Yeah.
also, you're going for a walk. Like if you guys were going out for dinner or something in a pre-pandemic world, and she wore running clothes there, like that's kind of different. But you guys are going for a walk. She wants to be comfy too. Like wear your running gear.
We do need to ask you. This is where the contest, I guess, part comes in.
Okay.
You know, did you like Katie?
Yeah, I thought she was cool, but I just don't want to be second fiddle.
Okay, so first off, when you're dating someone, you will be second fiddle. Get used to it. Second, if you want to go on a second date with her,
Don't ghost her.
first that. Number two is what we'd like to pay for it. So if you would be interested in restarting things with her, great. And we just, no pressure, but if you want to, and by the way, we got some stuff to say, but what do you think?
I mean, as long as you don't tell Amanda and D'Angelo, I'd be good with that. That would be great.
I think you should not tell them anything ever again.
Can they maybe not be your gatekeeper? Okay, all right. So listen.
Are you allowed to be on the phone with us right now, or do you have to clear it with them? Like, are mom and dad cool with this?
Brendan, Katie is on the phone with us, and she's been listening the entire time. And I normally would apologize for this, but I'm not going to this time. Katie, your thoughts?
Hi.
You good?
Brendan, I had no idea that coming from a jog would give you the impression that the date was just some afterthought. That's not what I intended at all.
You're being way too understanding about this. Katie, are you down to go on a second date after what you've heard?
I mean, yes, because I feel like I kind of understand how it's like, I guess I was a bit sweaty or whatever, and I guess you could see it that way, but you have to understand, like, I work full time.
Yeah,
like,
she's busy.
Weekends are my only time to, get some exercise, and I thought it was kind of, like, hey, I work out, by the way. Like, that's a good thing, right?
And you're sweaty, and you're in your workout gear. Like, I mean, she works hard for the money, Brendan, okay, is what I'm saying. And you need to be with people like that. So, all right, you guys are going on the second date?
I'm in. If
okay, good. All right, yay, that's great.
Oh,
now,
Brendan, you impressionable young lad.
Yeah. I bet we could get Brendan to do pretty much anything for us.
Yeah.
Hey, Brendan, you should help me move, because you're a bad friend if you don't. And he's like, well, I better.
Hey, Katie, good luck if you ever have to meet Amanda and D'Angelo.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Oh, damn.
You should race them.
This is troublesome.
Race them?
Yeah. You could show them that you're worth it because you're speedy.
What?
And make sure it's over a long distance, because that's the important part of
TJ,
jogging.